It's your boy T-Rapper DrumDummie.
And I'm Shamu DrumDummie.
And we just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard. Yeah, let's get it.
Mama told me you gon' learn your lesson. Just get money, stay out the way, yeah, that's my biggest blessing. I cut all these off, I ain't got time.
All right, so we got DrumDummie off the porch with us today.
Yes, sir.
How you guys feeling today, man?
Everything's good, everything's good.
Another day in paradise.
There you go, man. So for people who may not be familiar, just introduce yourselves individually.
Alright, I'm T-Rapper DrumDummie.
I am Shamu DrumDummie, or Shamu the Panda, as some people, and I think most people know you as King DrumDummie.
Yeah, I'm known as King DrumDummie though, yeah.
We call him rap back home, so.
Well, you got more AKAs than a rapper, man.
Man, for real. I tried to stick with T-Rap, but they wouldn't let me ride with it, so I just had to start going by King DrumDummie. Okay. It is what it is.
There it is, man. All right, so Shiloh, Georgia, right? That's where you from?
Shiloh, Georgia, yeah.
Okay, so I ain't gonna lie, I had to Google this. Didn't find much, so talk to us about life.
There ain't much there, that's why you ain't find.
It's like, maybe, what's our population, like 500 people, maybe?
It might be a little more than 500.
So both of you guys are from there?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So out of 500, there's 2 platinum producers coming.
Yeah.
What are the odds of that?
I know, right? And I really can't even tell you how we did it. Like, it's so crazy because for the longest, like, nothing ever came out of there. And, you know, just to be the first 2 to make something happen is crazy.
Yeah, that's defining the odds right there.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so how and when did you guys meet? How far back does this relationship go?
Well, our relationship kind of crazy because, like,
You want to go like when we first met, or like when we started kicking it? Like
Both.
well, when
first
we
met, I think it was a school bus. Like I think I was in 5th grade. He might have been in 4th, and I ended up sitting in the seat with him one day going home, and he was talking about Grand Theft Auto, and I ain't gonna say I was just like sheltered, because I was still able to watch like wrestling and shit. But all right, bet. Yeah, but I ain't never get to play like rated M games, so he kind of schooled me on what Grand Theft Auto was.
He never even knew what Grand Theft Auto was. And that, yeah, I was probably in 4th grade, and then after that, I ended up graduating in 2012, and I think like late 2012 or early 2013. Well, in 2012 I started DrumDummie. That's when I started it. So 2013, I met him, and well, I linked back up with him from just little regular house parties and the little trailers that we got back home. And I seen he was making beats in the room, and I was like, somebody else around here making beats, so I'm gonna pull him up under my wing. And from that day on, I'm like, man, you gotta join what I got going on. Like, and that's what it was. And then on another tip, my daughter is his cousin, so you know, like my baby mama is his cousin, so we basically like locked in forever now. So.
Okay. Goes to show how small Shiloh is.
Yeah, you know. For real.
Moms used to get on my ass about that. Why you gotta date girls that's so far away? Because I'm fucking kin to everybody down here, mama. I love you though, mom. You crazy as hell, but I love you.
So when and what got you guys into making beats at first?
For me, my dad, like, he just always used to play the music back in the day. He had like the big subwoofer speakers that sit in the house and playing like So Def, All Stars, Kilo Ali and all that back in like late 90s. And somehow I just gravitated towards that. And it was always a keyboard at my dad's house that my stepmama used to have. And I used to always go in there, steal it, get it down, play on it, you know, whatever, get in trouble about it, keep playing on it, get in trouble until, you know, they just started letting me do whatever I wanted to do. So, yeah. I just always have did music. I don't know a time when I wasn't doing music.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it started pretty young on my end too. It was, I mean, me and my twin brother both like really gravitated more to hip hop and rap music and whatnot when we were kids. And I think 5th grade was when he wrote his first rap on a piece of paper, and that kind of made me want to do one as well. So I wrote my first terrible, fucking awful 4 bars to T.I.'s Rubber Band Man. And after that, it was like I started getting a little more infatuated with like the melodies and beats and stuff like that. And that led to about a year or 2 later getting my first demo version of FL on my grandmama's computer. God rest her soul, and God rest how patient that woman was, because I think we gave her computer AIDS more times trying to get like plugins and recording programs and cracks for auto-tune and whatever else we may or may not have downloaded from LimeWire. And totally wasn't porn or nothing. Anyway, yeah, you know, it's that got me into that, and then I started taking beats a little more serious, like toward the end of high school and whatnot, like actually trying to learn how to make them well.
Okay. Who were some of the producers you guys had looked up to?
I say Lil Jon, Zaytoven, Jazzy Faye.
Jazzy Faye.
Ryan Leslie, most definitely Ryan Leslie. Of course, Dr. Dre and Battle Cat, DJ Quick, just to name a few. It's a lot though.
I mean, we make so many different types of beats. Like, it goes across the board. Like, I mean, I love listening to DrumDummie, DJ Spins and whatnot, because at the time I was really into like the club anthem, I guess futuristic movement or whatever was going on, like 2010, 11. That's when I started like really trying to learn how to make beats and whatnot. But like Pete Rock, Nujabes and stuff like that too, or you know, Jake Dilla.
Okay.
Jake One, like it goes across the board. Whatever kind of beat we want to make, like there's a particular producer that we look up to learn from.
Yeah. So DrumDummie, this is started and it's just you at first?
Yeah, it started with just me, and my tag used to be T-Rap on the track, and it started getting played out around like 2012, you know, like all that T-Rap on the track type stuff, on the track. So, God bless the dead speaker knockers, you know, he was popping around that time, and I was just like, man, I need a tag that's short and simple, like how his it's the speaker knockers. I just need something real short. And I was saying names on the mic one day and came across DrumDummie. I just said it, and I liked it. So I kept it going, and I remember when people was first hearing it, they was like, what is this DrumDummie? Like, it was funny, but I never changed it up. Like, I kept it like that, and then it just started catching on.
Yeah. So, as of today, who all is a part of DrumDummie?
It's me, Shamu. It's really a long roster. Me, Shamu, DJ Swift, Moot, Chop-A-Lot, DJ Chop-A-Lot, India got the beats. My little cousin, Bankroll. Who else? There's so many. I'm missing some people. I know I am.
Damn.
I mean, that was a lot, right?
It's a lot. It's a lot. If I forgot you, you know, it's just a lot.
So when you guys first started cooking up together, what was that chemistry like? Did your two sounds mesh, or were they completely different at the time?
Completely different, I think. Like,
at
me
first,
and him,
yeah.
we just, you know, cause he caught on the music like way later than I did. You know, so it still be a lot of stuff I ask him about, and he'll be like, nah, I didn't listen to that growing up. You know what I'm saying? So, like, my sound's like a little bit older than he is, so he'll be like more towards the futuristic end, and I'll be more towards like southern soulful. But he done caught on to everything now, so it all mixed together.
I was about to say that, like that change. Like at first, it was definitely more like, you know, towards that futuristic end, because that's when I got like way more.
We didn't even make beats together. We'll just make our own separate beats,
really?
because we didn't know how to really, you know, collide it together. But now it's all good. But it was hard at first.
Yeah. Nah, he got me listening back more to like songs that I heard when I was a kid or whatever, and it's like, you know, yeah, I rock with them. Like, just for example, like the song "Some Cut," you know, like when I heard that when I was younger, I was like, I mean, it's like, it sound cool, you know, like you can chant with it or whatever. I wasn't really paying too much attention to the beat back behind it, because I mean, it was just kind of simple with the bedrock and all that stuff that was in it. Then he had me analyzing the shit, and I'm starting to see the bass lines and every other damn thing that was an act that Jazzy did in the bitch.
Yeah, you really can't hang around me. You can't hang around me without me like breaking down a beat. Like, that's all I'm gonna do. Like, every song I listen to, I know my people used to get tired of me doing that. Like, just breaking down beats every time something come on. Like, can you just listen to the song? You know what I'm saying? So,
I ain't gonna say it's his fault that I started doing that same shit. But it got me doing the same shit.
Yeah.
Like, I'll listen to every damn thing, like, wait, I think I know how they did that shit. Okay, motherfucker, all right, bet. So I'll go on and try to do it myself, fuck it up 10 times, and then I'll figure it out. But, you know, yeah, man.
So what's the creative process like now when you guys are cooking up?
Throw shit at the wall, see what sticks.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Fucking shooting from the hip, dude.
We ain't really got, we just, you know, and we so seasoned now with it, it's like, whenever we go in there, we already kind of got a plan. And I think we just now getting back to where we have fun making beats. Cause you know, for the longest it got like prioritized. Like we got the whole world want a DrumDummie beat every time you look up, like the phone blowing up. So it kind of just got to the point where we got to get in, do what we got to do, never get to experiment no more. You know, just cooking up that specific sound that people want. So, but now we just got back to having fun with it.
Yeah, trying to break out of a box a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, and that kind of depends on the people that we work with too. Like, you know, every now and then there'll be an artist come in, I want this particular kind of beat, which is like, now we can show that versatility that we can do. And, you know, I'll get calls for some folks over on like the country end or something, and shit, now I gotta go work with somebody to play a 6-string and talk about mud holes and shit. And then go the next day and do something with him, and it'll go off to be, you know, a place where I like Peezy or Youngboy or some shit like that. It's like, shit, it's crazy as hell. I love it though. Yeah. Like, keeps me guessing.
How much did you guys rely on the internet coming from such a small town? Because I'm sure there's not many rappers in Charlotte.
100%. We relied on the internet the whole time. Like, I mean, that's what got us here, YouTube, you know what I'm saying? There's not a lot of rappers coming from Shiloh. Like you said, really the rappers was us, you know? My family, some of his family, that's it. And the only people who are in Shiloh, by the way, is my family and his family. That's it. The black people, my family, the white people, his family. Real talk.
And y'all had Zoe, and now she's the chosen one. She connected everybody.
Yep.
So how did you guys run it up on YouTube? Was it like overnight? Like, hey, we uploaded a beat, it got sold the next day? How long were you guys grinding?
It wasn't an overnight thing.
It kind of was though. I'm gonna tell you why. Because it wasn't overnight, like just like boom, but like once I had done already like I had so many years up under my belt of like making beats, so it's like I've been making beats since 2003. So by the time 2014 get here, when we actually get on the internet for the first time trying to do YouTube, it's like I had already had so many years of experience and I knew what I was doing by then. I get on there and I upload the first like 3 beats and I didn't know what to put in the description, the tags, I didn't know nothing. I'm just, all right, description, let me put, hit me at 10-823 if you want this beat.
That was your description?
That was it, that's all I put. And like a month later, the beat, it was like a Boosie type beat. It did like 100,000 views. And my email was going crazy. I didn't have a PayPal or nothing. People trying to send me money. I hit my brother Rion. I'm like, hey, let me send some money to your PayPal. And you know, boom. So I made like my first $100 in like 3 weeks, just selling the beat over and over for $25. I started going on SoundClick, stealing, leasing copies from Johnny Giuliano and Vibe, like stealing their contracts and just replacing it with my name, because I didn't even know nothing about a contract or nothing. So yeah, it was kind of overnight, but at the same time, DrumDummie as a whole from 2014 to 2021, I mean, that's not overnight though.
Yeah. Hell, man.
Yeah.
There was a lot of trial and error between that shit.
How'd you come up with these other tags you guys use now?
Hey, shout out to Mook, because he be mad at me about the tags. Like, he want me to make him a tag so bad, and I always forget to make him one, but me, I was sitting there and rap my tags all day.
Really?
I do all my tags.
You do all
every tag that I got, I do it. So I just sit in there and just come up with stupid stuff and leave it there. And people always like it, so I just leave it. I don't even know what I be thinking about when I do it. I kind of just listen to the beat come on and say a few things and then stick with whatever works.
Yeah. Chef Sham tag I did that one day just bored. Like, and I originally had a copy of it that didn't have that little piano note that's in it. Like, it'll go shit, doop, and like now you gotta pitch it to match the beat or whatever the hell you got. But
another thing that helped me make tags was different beats. You know, I didn't want every beat to come on, like a slow beat come on and this tag sounds super fast for it, or a hard like beat to come on and this tag sounds soft for it. So it's like I had to do like different voices for different feelings of the beat. That's it.
How many tags do you have now that you use?
Probably like 5. Yeah, probably like 5 tags.
I think that's a guess. I don't know. I think you might have more.
Yeah. 5 5 that I use. I know I got more than
I was
5
about to
that I
say,
use,
I mean,
though.
there's some that I think he retired, but
The OG DrumDummie for sure.
I'm a file hoarder, so I got like all of them.
So who were some of the first big placements you guys were able to secure?
I think the first big placement was like Kodak Black.
Okay.
Maybe 2014. Yeah, it was Kodak Black, and then after that, it was I don't know who came after that. I can't even remember.
After Kodak,
Well, let's start with Kodak. So how did you guys finally reach Kodak?
YouTube.
Yeah, he was on YouTube.
He was
and,
on.
I think he ripped the beat
Yeah,
off YouTube.
I told that story before, but yeah, he got the beat off YouTube, and I liked the song. Like everybody was tagging me, and I didn't know who he was. And then I went and looked it up, and I found it, and somehow I got in touch with him, and he called my phone, and then when he got on the phone, he was like, "Hey, bro, I didn't steal your beat." I was like, "Nah, you good. I want to send you more beats." That's the first thing. Matter of fact, that's the only thing Kodak Black ever said to me on the phone. He was like, "I didn't steal your beat." I'm like, "Bro, I don't even care. I'm trying to send you more beats."
Yeah. What was that first placement?
I think it was,
Honey Bun.
Honey Bun. Okay.
yeah, maybe Honey Bun or Brutal Youngin.
Oh shit.
Might have been Brutal Youngin.
Okay. Have you been able to contact him since he's been home?
Nah, I ain't been able to contact him.
Okay.
Nah, hopefully the world worked the way I wanted to, and we can get back in what we used to do, hopefully.
Yeah. What was the first gold record you guys had got?
First gold was, it took me so long to get a gold single, but the first gold project that I was on was Youngboy, For Freedom, For Respect, that 4 album.
Okay.
That was the first gold.
Which song did you guys have on there?
Dropout.
Okay.
Yeah, Dropout. I did that back in 2018 with YB. Eli told me to send some beats, and I just shot it over. And about 2 days later, he called like, "Youngboy got a crazy one to you." I'm like, "All right, bet." And it came out. I think it came out on my birthday, if I ain't mistaken. Like right around that time. Yep.
Have you been able to cook up in the studio with him?
I never met Youngboy.
Really?
Everybody from my hometown, they so proud of me working with Youngboy. They like, "Have you met him? Have you met him?" Nah, I ain't never met him though.
Like it's weird as shit too. Like,
Yeah, 'cause you guys got some huge records together.
Yeah, and we never met.
Ever talk to him on the phone or anything?
I never talked to him on the phone. I never spoke to him. I met people around him. Like I went to New York and did a project with Baby Joe. Me and him went and did a project with Baby Joe, but we personally never met Youngboy yet.
That's wild right there. House arrest things. How come you haven't used that as a drop? That first thing he says, "Oh, DrumDummie
Man,
did this."
he be trying
I
to
want to
the
get
damn
that as
file,
a tag,
like-
but I don't know who to hit up to get the
just
tag
vocal?
from. Yeah, exactly.
Every
so
time
Chris
I hear
James,
it-
if you watching this, if you the engineer, man, help me get that tag from Youngboy. I need that.
It's just a chop. You gotta send it.
YB, if you can bless me with that tag, man, I need that.
Yeah, every time I hear that song, I'm like, man, why isn't that his drop?
Exactly,
Like,
I
shit
need
would
that
go
tag.
up.
Like, that's one of the things I need from that, man. I love that song though. We finally got it cleared.
You did?
Probably, yeah, we got it cleared. Like, I think right before Top dropped. That's why it was on the album.
Okay.
And it was never on the project, because I think it was supposed to be on AI Youngboy 2, but we could never get the record cleared. But after that, we got it cleared and it got on Top. So that's even better though.
Yeah. 150 million views.
Yep, 150.
That's
I'm winning my plaque.
That's just YouTube on the video.
For real.
Exactly.
Imagine
man.
what it did on the streaming sites and like the audio version too. Free D-Dog. This was another one. You guys couldn't clear this one, right?
Well, we didn't have a sample in that. That's just
okay.
us. And Free D-Dog, the funny thing about Free D-Dog is that's one of the more game-changing songs that we did. Like, I think that might, when B asked what's the biggest song we did, I think Free D-Dog might be the biggest, like, in terms of changing the game, because all the beats that you hear now, like, that's really like Free D-Dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of the stuff you're hearing right now is like Free D-Dog.
You hear that bass roll,
Yep.
you know they were listening to Free D-Dog.
The drum selection, the drum pattern, how the 808s is, all that's like Free D-Dog. So I'm proud of that one too. Like me, Swift, Cash Money AP, and Mook. We did that in Cali in 2019, and ever since then, like, majority of the beats you hear sound like Free D-Dog.
Yeah. So what's that like when you're cooking up with 2-3 other producers?
sometimes it can be fun, sometimes it can be like overwhelming because you know, as producers, everybody want to do a lot. We used to making our own beats, so it's like you want to add 3 or 4 different sounds, but it's like once you cooking up with a lot of people, you got to add just one thing. And man, I remember.
I think the more people you got in there trying to do one beat, that's when it gets overwhelming. Like if you got 3 or 4, then like, all right, cool.
I think late 2019 we was in the studio and it was like 8 producers on one beat, and that song is actually out. What's it called?
Was it the Slat Zai joint?
It's Slat Zai.
Oh, shit. Which one is it, man?
If y'all go check that song out, that song got 8 different tags on there. Like
everyone got their own tag on there too?
Yeah, everybody got their own tag on there.
It starts with DrumDummie. I think I remember telling like, okay, I'm in Drum. You ain't got to put the Chef Sham tag on there. Like that's fine.
Everybody in DrumDummie had their personal tag on the beat, and I'm like, AP, you ain't got to do that. AP like, nah. Everybody go get their shine on it. I'm like, dog, just
like 4 of the people that's on this is in DrumDummie. Like we can wrap it up with just that one tag at the intro. It's fine, dude. Like, fuck it.
But that was real, you know, to let everybody get their shine. So it worked.
Yeah. And plus he rapped over it anyway, so fuck it. It helped it work.
And you guys got placed on Fast Furious 9?
Yep. One Shot. Yeah.
With Youngboy and Lil Baby.
And Lil Baby, yep. And I remember him, my A&R Dave O, he was telling me for the longest, like, you got a crazy one coming out. You got a crazy one. And I think one time he said like Future was gonna get on or something like that. I can't really remember, but I was just happy. Like, I'm like, I can't wait till it come out. Then when I finally heard it, I'm like, yeah, this crazy. And I think the movie dropped maybe in like May of this year. You know I'm gonna be at the theaters. I'm gonna throw a party at the theaters.
It's gonna be in the actual movie, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be in the actual movie, yep.
And me missing my whole mouth of that damn water gonna be in the interview too. So.
Is that your first movie placement?
We was in Black and Blue, me and Shamu.
Oh, okay.
When we went to New York with Baby Joe, the songs we did up there, it got placed in the movie called Black and Blue, and that movie basically had like a lot of Baton Rouge artists in there. Like that was the majority of the movie, so yeah, that was the first, and I went to the theater to see that too.
I wonder, was the Netflix thing before or after that?
That was before.
Okay, yeah.
So are movie checks bigger than rap checks? How does that work?
Not that I seen, you know what I'm saying? I ain't seen it yet.
Okay.
I ain't seen it yet.
Yeah, I ain't seen a check off of that one that got on the How to Sell Drugs Online Fast either, but
yeah.
I mean, I don't know, like paperwork was fucked up. Like, I cut my losses on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait on Fast and the Furious to drop to see what the check, see what that's like.
Yeah, because that's gonna be a big movie. That's gonna be a blockbuster, you know?
Hell yeah.
All right, so OMB Peezy, his laydown record, he just found that on YouTube, is that right?
Yep, he found it on YouTube, and I remember on Vlad TV, he was like, yeah, I found DrumDummie beat and I just took that bitch and I got on. I'm like, yeah. Yeah, he killed it.
You know, a few rappers have sat here and said, yeah, I just stole that beat. When I ask about like a DrumDummie stuff, I was like, how'd you link it with him? I just ripped it off of YouTube. So apparently that's the thing.
Hell, Rod Wave did.
Crazy thing about OMB Peezy though, OMB Peezy is like this, you know what I'm saying? Like we've been working together. We watched each other grow. So it's like, you know, it's a whole different relationship that me and Peezy got now. Like, every project, he makes sure I'm on it. So it's like, I got a whole different respect for Peezy.
Yeah. Yeah, speaking of Peezy, you guys did that whole project last year in the meantime. So what was that like, cooking up a whole project with him?
Man, it was easy because, like I said, man, Peezy got a whole different relationship. You know, it's like, he the only artist I can see. He's basically like my cousin, you know what I'm saying? Like my cousin on that be around me where you can play beats and not feel like that pressure of like, is he gonna like it? Like I know I could just be like, bro, you can go through the hard drive by yourself because I know you gonna like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but being in the studio with other artists is like, you playing a beat and you like, damn, I hope they like this. You know what I'm saying? But Peezy, he always like, bro, give me that one, give me that one, give me that one. Everything I play, he actually had to tell me to stop playing beats most of the time. For real. So it's like, and he ain't like, he'll let me send him whatever I want to send him to. Like, you know, we get to experiment. So it's like, yeah, it's easy. I love doing it though. We actually just
got the new single.
Yeah, I got his new single and his project is finna drop. I got a whole lot on there, so it's like, and I ain't gonna even say what we're working on right now, but we got some more stuff coming.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you normally cook up with the artists in the studio now?
Yeah. I do that sometimes, but it's like, you know, new era, so it's like
A lot of times,
really
so-
going through the email or one thing about cooking up though, it's like people really like the beats off of YouTube more than cooking up. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's them saying
It depends on the person. With that,
yeah,
man.
it
Like,
probably is that. But I think it's like them saying the title, cause Young and Ace told me personally, like, I just go on there and I see the beat and I see the name and I make the song right off the name of the beat. So it's like, I thought like that too, cause I'm a rapper myself. So it's like when I go and I look up beats, sometimes I'm just like me just seeing the beat right there and saying the name, like it's easier to come up with it.
Yeah. So Rod Wave, Close Enough to Hurt, man. How'd this song come about?
I was on, shout out to Ashton Sellers. I was on YouTube just looking for guitar samples because I ain't have a guitar player at the time to come down. My boy Miguel, I think he was tied up, and I was like, man, I want to do some guitar beats. And I just went and found a sample online, and I started trying to put the beat together, and it wasn't coming out the way I wanted it to. It sounded too slow, and it was too jazzy, and I didn't know how to really make it work, but I figured it out, and I put it on YouTube, and Rod Wave gets all my beats off of YouTube, by the way.
Does he really?
I don't never send him that. He just get it. And he kill him too. But yeah, I put it on YouTube and
What was your title on YouTube?
I really don't know.
bro, that's yeah.
I don't remember what beat that was. I don't know what type of beat that was. I don't remember nothing about it. It might have been like a Young Thug type beat.
There'd be too many beats to get uploaded for one, which is why it's like it's always crazy. When
I
somebody-
usually remember all of them, but for that specific one, I don't remember. But I just remember my manager calling me like, Rod Wave got
Good
one
on
on
me,
your
I can't do
project.
shit.
And we did that, and after we went gold, and I think that was Ashton's first gold, and like that was like my first gold single, I want to say. So just to take somebody's sample off of YouTube and we end up going gold together and he never even knew about it, that's a dope feeling.
Yeah, that's crazy right there. Man. What's your thoughts when you see other producers making DrumDummie type beats?
Man, I love
It's like
it.
it came full circle for you.
Slick.
Yeah,
Humbling.
I love it. Yeah, it's humbling because I came up making beats like everybody else. You know, all of us come up mimicking other people. You know, I was taking Baton Rouge producer sounds. I was taking Cali producer sound. Of course, Georgia. You know, I was just taking everybody's stuff and blending it together. And I never knew I had done made my own sound out of all this stuff. I'm still thinking I'm sounding like somebody. Come to find out, I done made my own sound out of nowhere, and now people want to, you know, do what I do. So it's just crazy.
I know he was the first motherfucker I heard that could ever like properly imitate a Zaytoven beat. So like, that was
Really?
I'm talking about to the fucking T just made it sound like Zaytoven. I'm like, oh shit. All right. Like, crazy as hell. Talented motherfucker, man.
Yeah, one thing I noticed is, you know, you guys had all this success, but you could, I could probably still buy a DrumDummie beat right now, or at least lease it. You guys' price is still affordable to where any upcoming artist can, you know, get in touch and get into
Oh
it.
yeah, we still, you know, we still represent for the underdog. So it's like, you know, I get on Facebook all the time and tell my hometown, like, go on YouTube and rip my beats, rap on them. Because everybody from my hometown be like, man, what it take to get a DrumDummie beat? I'm like, bro,
The same as everybody else.
Everybody else be blowing up off of this. Why won't y'all? You know what I'm saying? Like, we can work on that later, but go get the beat, man. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is. But for the website, we did have to take the exclusive down because record labels would get on there
And get them for the low.
Oh my God, they was snatching them. I said, yeah, I can't do that no more.
Man, damn, yeah. Like, we been trying to do the website because, like, you know, there's independent artists that ain't got like this type of budget of money and stuff that's going back behind it. Like,
Which I don't mind working with a label either, but it was like the prices I had them at was like way too low. It's like, you know.
like it was like cutting your own nuts off.
Yeah.
At that point, like,
Yeah.
it was ridiculous. But, yeah.
At what point did you guys know you needed a manager?
I really needed a manager. We needed a manager like the first year and a half in because emails will he'll let you know now. Like,
oh my God.
I was the worst at checking emails, checking my DMs, all that type of stuff.
I think your damn Instagram DMs was probably the worse than your email. There was a time I was trying to help him out and go through because like his
I used to pay him to try to check my DMs and help me out with it.
99 plus. Like I'm still making beats and whatnot too, but it's like, all right, I got to log in, so I'm gonna try and like keep in touch with everybody. It's not possible. I would clean them shits out and I'd be like, damn, all right. And this was like a 2-hour process going through like either, clearing spam out or replying to somebody that looked like they was a potential customer or could be cool or whatever the hell. Not 15 minutes after I got rid of that last message in the 99 plus, that bitch was right back to 99.
So right after that, like, I think in like 2018, it just got to a point, it was super overwhelming. I'm like, dog, I need to get a manager. Oh yeah, and then I think when we really figured out we needed a manager was when the label started getting like super involved. It was like, I was signing a lot of work for hires. I was just doing a lot of crazy stuff. So, me just being everywhere trying to, be my own manager, own this, own that, I just had to give up a job, Yeah.
Do you guys normally get a heads up before, a song drops that you guys have produced?
Yeah, I guess when it comes to a label, but like, we don't even, like, people be seeing me and they be like, I love that song you produced. I'm like, which one? Such and such. I don't know what that is. You ain't heard it? This the hottest song in this city. Like, every city got its own hot DrumDummie song. That's what I really like about being able to still work on YouTube too, cause like, we've been hot in like almost every state. You know what I'm saying? In every state, DrumDummie is known for a different song that popped in that state. You know what I'm saying? So, I guess when it comes to labels, we'll know when some drop, we'll get a heads up. But most of the time, we don't know what's out there.
Yeah.
Like at all. Like at what is it? The one that even got on Netflix. I think the name of the song is Oppenheimer. I don't know how you pronounce it.
How to Sell Drugs Online?
The one that got placed there. Yeah. That was from Germany, and the only way I figured that out was because I like copied the name of it and put it in Google Translate, and it said German too. I'm like, oh, this is German. Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah, we don't know what be out there. People have to literally.
Got like over
I didn't know I was in a 2K game until they told me.
Really?
I didn't know. Like my dog who played 2K, Jamel, he hit me up. He was like, "Hey, you in the 2K game?" I was like, "No, I'm not."
I didn't know Netflix
I ain't in
happening
2K. So I started playing, and I'm like, "What a song is?" By the way, man, rest in peace to Run Up Rico. He just passed not too long ago. But yeah, I started playing and I never could find a song. He was like, bro, it played like 3 times while I'm on the headset with you. So I never heard the song until like 3 weeks later, and then I finally heard it. And when I heard it, I just went crazy. I was like, damn, I did not know I was in this game. I never knew.
Yeah, so you guys been dropping a lot of vlogs here lately too.
Yeah, we just started the DrumDummie cook-ups. Make sure y'all subscribe to that. Y'all want to see us cooking up. We just started doing that because I was like, I'd rather spread game. I don't never be on here like, I don't never go live on Instagram no more and nothing like that. So I was like, I need to start like getting back out there in the producer world. So
showing your face.
We came up with that.
Yeah.
Be a little more personal.
Mm-hmm.
You're still rapping. Got the True Story project down now.
Yeah, well, True Story.
That's really how we started as musicians anyway. Mm-hmm. Like I think actually most producers get, and there's probably some that started like just playing piano or whatever, but let's be real. Half of y'all motherfuckers started as rappers, and you know it.
Yeah,
you got more infatuated with that end. So.
But True Story, it came about like I went in one song and cause I usually just make like one song a year type stuff, just playing around. But I made one and I liked it. I went to his house and I was like, listen to this. And he checked it out. He's like, yeah, I kind of, I'm fucking with it. So I went back home. I made 2 more just like that on the same vibe. And then I was like, man, I think I'm in the mood to drop. Cause I'd never be in that rapping mood like that. So when I made like 3 songs back to back, I was like, you know what? I'm finna go ahead and lock in the studio for like 3 days. And that's what I literally did. I went in my bedroom. No, it was 3 days. It was 3 days. It was that one day that I came down out of your house. And no, I actually came down there with 3 songs. Cause we did a video to one of them.
Was it Wi-Fi?
Wi-Fi, Extra, and Addy. I did all 3 of them in the same session. And then I locked in the studio for 2 more days, just 2 more days, and I didn't see my baby mom, I didn't see my daughter. They stayed with me, you know what I'm saying? I'm just in the room, like locked in the whole time. I ain't take a bath for them 2 days, just till I got the project done. You know what I'm saying? Like dead ass. I didn't do nothing till I got that project done, because if I leave out, I'm not gonna be in the mood no more. So I got it done, and I mixed and mastered it all, and shit, I dropped it.
I don't mean to laugh at you that, because I know for sure I done did the same shit. It's just funny as hell.
I'm not leaving this room till it's done.
Because I could just picture it, like your ass sitting there looking just crusty as hell, like I got to get this damn song done.
Yep.
Probably in a wife beater in your drawers right there, just damn it, I gotta.
Yeah, I had to get it done though.
Because I've been there, like straight up, I'm trying to finish shit up, fuck it, I'm sitting there in my drawers finishing the beat. Like, it's my studio, it's at the house, I'm gonna get comfortable.
When we interviewed Sonny Digital, he talked about the producer to rapper stigma, that when you're known for being a producer, people don't want to hear you rap. However, if you're a rapper and you start producing, it's like what J. Cole did, it's like, oh my God, this is the greatest thing ever. He can make beats too.
That is crazy. Now that you say that, I ain't never seen when Sonny Digital said that, but when you just said that, that's crazy. Like when a rapper all of a sudden producing, it's like that's crazy.
Fuck.
But he probably started out, he probably been a producer. And he might be whack at being a producer, but just because he's a rapper, we finna boost it up. But yeah, once a producer turned to a rapper, it's like, but we was already rapping anyway. Mm-hmm. You know, most producers are already rapping anyway, and that's why we able to hear stuff. And like, most of to be honest, like a lot of hit songs really be coming from producers helping the artists. Like, that's where a lot of them be coming from, because they already be artists like that, and we hear music a whole different way. But for me, I mean, I have some trolls in the comment that be like trash or whatever, but for the most part, man, like a lot of people like already, they tell me to keep going, you know, like, so I don't really have that problem with it.
Yeah.
I'd have kind of like slightly, you know, let them know, because like I'll drop a project here, they'll do a hook for somebody or whatever. Like it got to a point I never really left doing music myself or whatever. But I you know, like I said, I'll drop like a sly comment every now and then, like, you know, damn, young rapper, it's been a little while since you put something out, hadn't it? You know,
they be waiting on it too themselves, so yeah, it's all good.
That is true.
Then eventually he dropped like a single here, single there. I was like, oh good, you finally dropped a single. When your next album coming out, though? Yeah, I dropped mine in November. When yours coming out? Also,
yeah, he can drop a project like all the time, but me personally, I can't drop because once I'm sitting in there uploading beats on YouTube every day, it's not possible for me to sit there and rap at the same time while trying to. Nah, I can't do it.
It ain't really an all the time thing, man. Like it's the album that I put out. I guess you can call it an album, whatever. That project I put out back in November, like that was a culmination of songs I do every now and then throughout like a year and a half or something like that. Like every now and then I'll get a bug and then do some shit. But nah, it's not like I'll either have to do it that way or do like you did and lock in for 3 days and be crusty as hell trying to finish the song.
All right, what's next for DrumDummie?
Next, we really just trying to, like, what I really wanted to do the whole time is, because I got people back home that's rapping. Shout out to Real 48, shout out to Money Wave Cam, TJ, Euro Stepper, I can't think of everybody's name every time, but shout out to everybody back home. But I really got a label I want to start, man. Like, I want to turn DrumDummie into where we sign artists and, you know, like, just like the Baby do and everybody else, you know, I want to sit back at one point and then just like put everybody else on. So that's really what's next. TJ, Samrock, his twin brother rap, yeah. So it's
maybe
like
not at home too, but you know, I'll throw Storm in there.
Stormy, yeah.
Because we may or may not have a project coming out March 6th, called Out of Storm plug. But anyway.
Yeah, so we just gonna run our course, do whatever we do, and then after that, it's like label time, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel that.
Got to. Hell, Kane Bandit just got his own thing to pursue the Atticus, so like eventually it'll come. I ain't gonna rush that shit though, because that's another set of responsibilities. Damn, responsibilities are not fun.
Any last words, any shout outs, guys?
As y'all can see, this is so funny because on the podcast, we like this too. It's like I'm the super chill one, and Shamu just the like I'm the chill one. He's just the wild one, man. Every time, like
I ain't even wild like that, bro. Like if
he ain't wild, but he just
like if I go to the club or something, like more than likely I'm gonna be posted up at the bar on the wall with my drink, chilling, people watching, just vibing. That's it. Like I ain't gonna be the motherfucker like all out wherever the hell, unless I
He wild.
get about.
He wild.
I gotta have a certain amount of drinks in me, and then I get wild.
To bring the wildness.
That's about when you'll see me with the double fisting, because I hate waiting in the line at the bar, so I have 2 drinks at once, trying to get to the bathroom. And I noticed that if you act like you dancing, going through the crowd, at least for me, the motherfuckers are part like the Red Sea. So I go through that bitch with the cha-cha, and then they'll fucking move, and I get right to the bathroom.
I told you. But nah, last words, man, it's like, mama, we made it. We dirty glove bastard off the porch, man. And we've been rocking with y'all for a minute now, so it's like, just to even still be here, like I tell Peezy when I see him, like, bro, we started this back like a few years ago, and like we still seeing each other to this day. I ain't think it was gonna last this long, but this shit getting bigger, so it's like, it's dope.
This shit getting bigger. The world ain't though. Good God.
Exactly.
Many people we done ran into who know people and whatnot. That's crazy as hell. But let me see. That's some shout outs I had in my head before we got here. Can't ever remember them when I'm on the spot. I do believe that Ritz has another project dropping sometime soon, and I got a couple on that one, so that'll be dope. It ain't Christmas, but I mean, if you like listening to Christmas music outside of the time Ritz dropped this past December, so you can go listen to that because streaming counts.
They can definitely keep streaming True Story.
And you can go look my album up, Liquor Cabinet Blues, if you're into that kind of thing, that's dope too, Maybe go stream my twin brother and them to Sam Rock, TJ Free, because I did produce a lot of that, and I do get streams off of that too. No, really, they dope as hell, so stream all of that. But yeah, shout out Twin, shout out, the fam and everybody. And goddamn.
Yeah, that's it.
On the porch, ain't that some shit?
Yeah, it is.
And watch, be sure to tune into DrumDummie Cookups, that channel, subscribe to that.
Please.
If we can, we'll probably drop a link in the comments somewhere. And we also got like a lo-fi channel for y'all college students that need to study, or those of y'all who just like to smoke and vibe and take a bubble bath listening to modern jazz that we call lo-fi hip hop. We do have a channel for that called Bass Drumming. So you can look that up, subscribe to that, and subscribe to our individual YouTube. It's only 4 YouTube channels you gotta click and whatnot, so it's fine. Ain't like a job application or nothing, you ain't gonna click that much. All right, I'm done for real now, man.
Mama told me you gon' learn your lesson. Just get money, stay out the way, yeah, that's my biggest blessing. I cut all these bitches off, I ain't got time for stressing. They think we Randy Moss.